Hello everyone, I'm Chloe and I've been a K-pop fan since 2019. Sometimes I make drama mistakes and I have problem expressing myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end us. So P1Harmony is having their comeback with X, and I don't remember how long it's been since but with I think it was early summer, spring. No, I still didn't listen the mini album. I behind with all K-pop releases this year. My brain is in no mood for new music. If I wasn't doing like this reaction, I don't think I will be keeping up with K-pop at all. Besides very few groups, maybe. So at least I know the title tracks. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Every girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without an explanation. Exit on them when they hit the expiration.
Are you going to the cute
End
sound?
of story, period, no exclamation. Unexceptional guy, so you can't tell me bye-bye. I think I gave enough of my time, so I'm sorry, not sorry. X's and O's, yeses and no's. Ain't nothing personal, I gotta know. Trust me, you'll be fine. So I'm sorry, not sorry.
Mobile phone.
Think it's time to settle what we got so special. I'm sorry, I'm not. Access and no.
Everything gets retro technology. Is this like an English release? Also, for P1Harmony as a title track, this is very calm and too cute. Missions, get rid of your egg stuff. I love Jungso's hair color. I love the no puns. Like Soul is having a full chorus. Love yourself.
Have a little fun without an explanation. Exit on them when they hit the expiration. End of story, period, no exclamation. Every girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without an explanation. Exit on them when they hit the expiration. End of story, period, no exclamation. Every X. Oh, get your next.
The word of the year? Oh, there's more. Him in the corner. I love the retro technology and the 8-bit sound at the end. Let's move to a more colorful. I really enjoy X again. I suppose it's not a Korean comeback, is it? Okay, I look up the mini album because I was curious, and I see X Spanish version. Okay. So this is more like internet. You get used to have like the Korean. If it's an English song, then you have the Korean version, but you have the Spanish version. Since I'm behind with the K-pop, I don't know if I'm going to listen to my own, but I'm super extra curious to hear like, the Spanish version. And if I would understand what they're singing, like the words or not. Where I was going with before being surprised at the Spanish version, that compared with the Korean releases, a lot of the time it's more aggressive, but they're still maintaining the more a tiny bit hip-hoppy, more hip-hoppy aggressive vibe. Jump, it wasn't that hip-hop, but it wasn't the level of cute. Because for me, X, like the whole song, it sounds cute. In V-wise also, it's more cute than P1Harmony is title tracks, if I make sense. But I super enjoyed the song. MV-wise, again, it's super extra cute. I think it's having a relationship. They broke up and getting over the ex. So, really lyrics, watching the MV because it's super extra cute. And this is like technology that I grew up with. So lyric-wise, I think it's super extra cute. Also in the idea that not judging a girl for ending a relationship with no explanations. Like, okay, we didn't work up. We're going to break up. I don't need to give you explanations. I have a right to explore, until I found someone that I really like, if I make sense. Like, I don't need to give up a lot of reason. If you don't work up, we didn't click. That's the end. You don't need something to say more, if I make sense. But at the same time, it's like, okay, since you break up, just have a clean cut with your ex, like presents and pictures, and choose me. Like, I understand you have all the right, but also at the same time, choose me. That's what I get from the lyrics. Like, you have your freedom to date. Now, choose me. Also, forget everything about your exes. Just throw everything about the exes away and choose me. So it's like maybe them wanting to know where they stand in this new relationship, but also at the same time not judging the other person. It's like, okay, you need your time. I'm also not going to judge you for all the breakups because it's something normal, maybe it doesn't work up, you break up. Okay, let's watch again. If I maybe it's just highlights if I have something to say, but I always say that, and in the end it's almost the second full watch because I don't know what to cut because I yap too much. Play.
Girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without
Fun with kids. Oh, the lyrics are in the
when they hit the expiration. End of story, period.
banner.
No exclamation.
You can't really see it, but one of the posters like "Do not disturb gamers at work." As a person who loves video games and plays a lot of video games, I like that. I like that poster. The worst, it was, we're playing MMOs, especially MMOs RPGs for me, because you were in the middle of a fight and you couldn't stop, and then you have to do stuff, and it's like, wait. Especially while I was in high school and It's like, okay, it's time to eat, and I was immediately in the fight. Okay, later, and of course, moms understand that you can't pause. And I know, like the game. Memories. But also, the MV, it's more based on like a video game, if I make sense.
Unexceptional guy, so you can't tell me bye-bye. I think I gave enough of my time, so I'm sorry, not.
Break up. I'm not sorry. This phones. It looks like my mom super extra old phone from like super early 2000. I think it was some sort of Motorola. Mine's were. I think my first flip phone was a Sharp. And then I got a Sony Ericsson. I love that. I still have it. That Sony Ericsson that was very shiny. Okay, it says that this message was like sent in 2001. And it checks out. It checks up. Like having this style of phone. But no. That's when a lot of phones started to get colorful. So it's like, okay, maybe more the song is like they are in a situationship. And it's like, okay, I'm the better guy, so break up with your boyfriend and go out with me because I'm the best. I understand you better, and I am so not upset that you didn't have a clean breakup because I understand you have to until you find someone that you really enjoy, maybe date more. I don't know.
Sorry, X's and O's, yeses and no's, ain't nothing personal, I gotta know. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Okay, this phone, I don't know if I saw something like this until now, but I don't. So most of the time, that is the type of technology I know from TV. I know the phone that would flip up and you have the keyboard. My cousin had that one. I just wanted a flip phone. I didn't want it, but I don't remember the one that the screen goes sideways. I still love technology, so charming. And that's because I don't say that because I'm old. To send an email, I don't like you anymore. But it's through the X. I think my first email was from Yahoo. Not this type of email. So for me, it looks like it was more different, like the old, like Windows 98 system where you choose a file. Or maybe Windows 95. So, who's the girl breaking up with? The members, or it's like this is the storytelling of telling it's fine to break up through a text.
Not sorry, young and so incredible.
Forget fake love.
It's time to settle what we got so special. I'm sorry, I'm
Forget ex love.
Every girl deserves to have her exploration.
Why did that look like a dating sim?
End of story, period, no end.
Also the game. It's like get rid of all your ex stuff, but I think somehow the lyrics and the MV, it's like two separate sides. The lyrics is like, a girl, it's okay to break up, move on, choose me. But the MV looks like it's from the ex point of view, that they got break up. No, they break off the relationship, and now you have to get rid of the stuff that you have from your ex. So it's like the two sides of the coin. Lyrics, it's more like, girl, it's okay to break up. Whole MV wise is like, oh, okay, the girl broke up with me, so it's time to forget the ex. So it's like two sides of the story, if that makes sense. So that it's a NES control, and I don't know if they played the other control was a GameCube control. I didn't look up. Okay, this looks like more like a seam, like the screen from the seam. Especially in text trash can, you see like the buttons and your anger and your stats. I really, really love that video game theme of the MV. Again, I love playing video games, retro, modern. I don't care. I love video games.
What I'm doing here, still I'm here. Don't hesitate, obey. Turn around, look at me. You seem to have too many thoughts. Action notes, get rid of the fool. Young and so incredible.
Emotional demolition. Road closed for emotional demolition. Mission 3, find your heart. Oh, get back after the breakup, and that your heart was demolition. Now with the new mission, it's to find your heart back again. I also love the app. You have this text box with different, like there an NPC, and you have the specific text to say. I really love the MV. In the hearts. Heart?
Tell me what it is. Every girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without an explanation. Exit on them when they hit the expiration. End the story, period, no exclamation. Every girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without an explanation.
Game clear.
Exit on them when they hit the expiration. End of story, period, no exclamation.
The twin. Game clear, ready to start new love. So it's like they took the breakup as a video game, like the theme of the MV, and I put it. And also the shot with the twins, P1Harmony twins. I didn't knew until recently that people would get confused between Seoul and Jungsook, and I can totally see it. Now I can totally see it. After I was like, yeah, you're right. Sometimes you can confuse them. I super duper love the MV. The MV is so fun. Again, being like this retro video game style retro. Oh my god, imagine a game from the 2000s being called now retro. But I super duper love the MV. Again, song wise, that for a title track it's super extra cute, but I suppose it's in English. Most the times that maybe the English songs are not that hype hip hoppy, if I make sense, as the Korean releases. I don't know how to explain it, but I super duper 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 love the MV. Like, it's so fun. The MV is so fun. Also the song, the more I listening to it, the more it's growing on me. I said I like it, but now I think it's going to I love it. Everything was so awesome. So again, I don't know if I'm going to listen to the album. I didn't listen though. Also, maybe I'm going to listen to them on my own. So that's it. If anyone watching, thank you very much, and bye bye.